guys, what is up? The Sixers had a heartbreak of a loss last night against the Miami Heat. We desperately needed that win, and they could not get it done. Make sure you guys hit the like, hit the subscribe, share this out. And guys, welcome to MK in the Morning. I know how much you guys love this show. I love it too. I just love talking to you guys about Sixers, basketball, March Madness in general. I just love talking basketball with you guys. So we got a lot of stuff to get into today. Again, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. And also, make sure you guys tune in on Saturday, April 11th at 9 a.m. for the Passion App Sports Show. Alex Thomas is going to be on the show. Make sure you guys tune in and support James and Joe for the Passion App Sports Show. And also on Thursday, April 16th, the week before the NFL draft, we got another NFL mock draft hosted by your truly Coach Ed Gladney for the Hardcore Sports Network and the ABSN. So a lot of good stuff coming to the network, so make sure you guys share this out, like, and subscribe. Let's just get right into it, guys. Let's just get right into it. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Really appreciate this. What is up, Nick? What is up, man? What a terrible loss. It was god-awful. But Richie actually came in earlier on the stream here. I didn't watch the game because I know the Heat was going to win. The Sixers never fail to disappoint you by underperforming. That is true. That is true. What is up, our crew? The Thunder game last night, which almost killed me. I didn't even see the score. Gotta give the Pistons credit. That AI generated graphic doesn't even make sense. I know. It's one of our old logos that we had back in the day. My guy Further AM made it. So that was a while ago. Yep. They didn't even underperform it. See, the Heat are better than the Sixers. This is what I want to say about it, right? This is actually, let me turn off the music first. I forgot to do that. Let me turn off the music first. There we go. That's better. Let's turn off that music there. But here's the thing I want to say about it, right? In the beginning of the game, I kind of liked when Joel Embiid and Bam Adebayo going back and forth like tit for tat. I thought that was really cool to see for Joel Embiid to actually get rhythm, and then Joel Embiid doing the Joel Embiid things. I got a rant to go on later in a little bit. So it's just more on Nick Nurse than the Sixers in general when it comes to like the end of the quarter. Like the Miami Heat going on a 10-0 run within the last 4 minutes of the game. That cannot happen at all. So, what is up, Wes? What is up, man? How's it going? How's it going? Really appreciate you tuning in. So, yeah. So the final score of the Sixers last night was 119 to 109. The Sixers desperately needed this win to have a positive record for the whole season. They did not get it done. And Miami, credit to Miami, man. They have some dogs on that team. Tyler Hero stepped up late in the fourth quarter. Jaquez, arguably one of the best one of the best role players off the bench in the league today. And then that's just it, man. That's just it. The Sixers could not get it done, especially on the glass. The rebounding was just atrocious. Like when I say atrocious, I mean atrocious. The Sixers had 42 rebounds, and the Miami Heat had 57. The Miami Heat had 57 rebounds to our 42. Miami Heat had 16 offensive rebounds to our 9. They had 41 defensive rebounds. So 57 rebounds to 42 rebounds. That is just not good at all. That is just not good at all. What is up, Gregor? What is up, man? Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you thought of Monday Night Raw last night. I watched it as soon as the Sixers game was done. I thought it was really good. So, yeah, the Sixers did not get the dub. let's look at the standings real quick because I want to see did they actually fall in the standings a little bit. They did not. They did not fall in the standings. You still got Orlando at the 8th seed. You got Miami Heat at the 9th seed, and you got Charlotte Hornets at the 10th seed. So the playing is really starting to get competitive here as I feel like Orlando Magic is still continuing to fall. I feel like they're gonna finish in the 10th seed when it comes to the NBA playing. That's what I really feel like with the Orlando Magic. They're missing too much players due to injuries. So yeah, for that it is what it is. So let's just go through the box score real quick for this last game here. I didn't exactly get a chance to go through it last night. So let's do that together, shall we? Let me share this up on the screen here. All right, here we go. So, all right, here's box score here. We're gonna start off with Paul George. Paul George really had a good game, I feel like. Despite Nick Nurse not having him in the fourth quarter, you know, with he's arguably your best defender on the team. So he could have been guarding Tyler Hero last night when Tyler Hero went on that little bit of a hot streak. Paul George did finish with 19 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. He didn't shoot that well, but he was still all over on the defensive side. He had 1 steal as well. Joel Embiid, it's just typical Embiid game. It's just a typical 26 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, and he also had 1 block, 2 for 6 from 3. Alright, now I think it's time for me to go on a rant here about Joel Embiid. I think it's time for me to do that. Decisions got cooked on the glass. I'm not surprised. Dude, I'm out on Barlow. He showed a ton of flashes early in the season, but he's got to do more. He did well on the defensive side of the ball for the most part. Embiid's not terrible, the same exact thing. What is up, Nikki? Guys, make sure you tune into the 3-point blitz right after MK in the morning. I'll send you guys over there as soon as the show is done. Um, George, it's solid when healthy. He would be a better 6 man. Unfortunately, his ego won't allow it. It's not just his ego, Nikki. It's not just his ego at all. You know what it is? It's his contract. It's his contract. The Sixers are paying him too much. They won't allow him to come off the bench. He's got to start with that contract, and it's just like it's crazy. I didn't get to watch the Sixers game, but good for you. Good for you, R2. Good for you. Uh, Barlow, hold on. Bleh. Barlow has to do more than 4 rebounds, though, man. He literally out there to rebound. He's there. He's there to rebound, and he's also there to pick up the scraps on the defensive side. I watched the Rangers earlier, and then the Thunder. Good for you. Paul George will never live up to his contract. Never will. He never will. He never will. So I'm gonna stop sharing this real quick. Let's talk about Joel Embiid real quick, shall we? Because there's actually a vote on my Twitter. If you guys want to go catch the vote, would you trade Paul George for Joel Embiid? Would you trade? No, not Paul George for Joel Embiid. What the fuck am I even saying? What the fuck am I even saying right now? This Sixers team is got me so pissed that I said Paul George for Joel Embiid. I mean, would you trade Joel Embiid for Bam Adebayo? Would you trade Joel Embiid for Bam Adebayo? Because the thing that's been pissing me off to no end. Yeah, Mike, I fixed myself. I don't know what the fuck. The Sixers got me talking crazy. Would you trade Joel Embiid for Bam Adebayo? Because the one thing that's driving me crazy about Joel Embiid right now is the fact that he's at the top of the key. The fact that Joel Embiid is at the top of the key majority of the game drives me fucking insane. It's actually fucking insane. And his lack of rebounding recently is driving me even more angry than usual. Kelly Oubre had more rebounds than him off the bench. Kelly Oubre had more rebounds than Joel Embiid off the bench and in less minutes. Let that sink in. I love Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre is a really good role player for this team. He's arguably the heart and soul of this team, right? But the fact that he had more rebounding than Joel Embiid, it's just absurd to me. Joel Embiid is 7'3". Kelly Oubre is what, 6'7", 6'8", around that height. But for me, honestly, bro, for me, Joel Embiid's gotta stop being at the top of the key. He's gotta stop. I need him to be in the paint. I need him at the block. I need him at the elbow. I don't want him at the top of the key. I do not. The thing with Joel Embiid, when he's at the top of the key, you're just giving the other team a chance to rebound and take it the other way. You're letting the other team just grab an easy rebound. There's no fight. There's no aggressiveness. Nothing. I've seen Dominic Barlow be more aggressive and more wanting the basketball than Joel Embiid. That's what I've been seeing as of late. Like, where is it for Joel Embiid? Is his body really that bad that he can't even just stay in the paint? You're 7'3". Just put your arms up and you will get the basketball. You will definitely get it. This 5-out thing is insane. It is crazy when you see all of the Sixers players on the outside of the three-point line. No, you need someone at the elbow. You need someone at the corner. You need someone on the left wing. You need someone underneath the basket. You need someone at each spot. At each spot on the court. That's what you need here. Not everyone on the top of the key. Not everyone outside the three-point line. No, this is getting out of control. Is it mostly Joel Embiid's fault? Yes, he should not be at the top of the key, but it's also more of Nick Nurse's fault. That's more of coaching. That's more of discipline. That is more of where to go in the offense. How do you have these guys that stand around and not do off-ball movement? Like, you were watching the Miami Heat last night. There was a lot of off-ball movement, guys cutting, guys going to the baseline, guys going to end around screens. And what did Sixers do? Double, triple handoff around the top of the key and hike up a shot. That is the Sixers in a nutshell. That is the Sixers in a nutshell. And Joel Embiid is not working. It's not working. It is not working. When he's healthy, he's one of the best centers in the league when healthy. Probably like top. I'm not even getting into that argument. But it's getting to a point that this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous here. Getting sick and tired of Joel Embiid at the top of the key. Getting sick and tired of that. Alright. Yeah, Mike, I was, some people just, yeah, that's me. I would, but he would never do it. True. I don't think he's tradable now. I think he's untradeable. What is up, man? Joel, better offensive player. Bam, better defender. I think Bam's better all around. Daniel Gafford would be the perfect center next to Tyrese Maxey. He's one of them, for sure. Mitch, you can't get mad at Embiid for his lack of rebounds anymore. He can't. His knees are cooked. I agree with you. I agree. But that is where the mindset, that is where the heart, that's where the IQ goes, okay, I need to go down low. That's where I need to go. If I was Paul George, I would have taken the money, but what a horrible signing. It was a terrible move. What is up, Jason? What is up, my guy? Embiid is softer than a French bulldog. Damn. That sucks. That sucks. Damn. Damn, and that's coming from a Nets fan. Damn. Yeah. This whole thing with Joel Embiid is just not. It's just not working. And it's just not working. We need one more win to have a positive record for the rest of the season, and we could get that tomorrow against Washington. Against Washington, that's our best chance. And then we have the tough games. We got Timberwolves, we got Detroit, we got the Rockets, etc. We got a lot of tough games coming up. So, only a matter of time. But again, Joel Embiid can't have less rebounds than Kelly Oubre off the bench. It can't. Mitch loves Embiid so much, he has Jersey hung on his wall behind him. True. True. When the odds are the grouch in a situation when the Sixers, I don't know. How come Joel magically hurt when Denver Nuggets come around? I don't know. That whole thing is driving me crazy too. That whole thing is driving me crazy too. I don't know. And him trolling the crowd is just insane. It's just insane. I'm talking shit on Joel Embiid, and I have a Joel Embiid jersey behind me. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? You know what? This is no longer being on my wall. This is no longer being on my wall. I want to have it blank. You know what? Oh, shit. You know what? My first jersey ever. There's Iverson. There's Iverson. There's Iverson. I'm done with the Joel Embiid thing. Why did Campaign not play a single minute? Giving you 12, 15 off the bench. That's a Nick Nurse thing, man. That is a Nick Nurse thing. That is definitely a Nick Nurse thing. The only 4 players off the bench was Justin Edwards, 1 minute. Justin Edwards got 1 minute. He legitimately got 1 minute. Bona had 2 points. He had 4 fouls in 14 minutes. That is crazy. Kelly Oubre and Quentin Grimes both had 11. There was no Wofford either. There was no Quentin Wofford, no Drummond, no Cameron Payne, no Walker. He went 9 players deep. Nick Nurse went 9 players deep last night. And what did Miami Heat? Miami Heat went 9 as well. Miami Heat went 9 players deep as well. These Sixers players are just like Ted, who does not insane stuff. True. What is up, Ryan? Embiid isn't working out to double team and getting less rebounds and missing wide open shooting from 3. What did he shoot last night from 3? He shot 2 for 6 from 3. That is just crazy. We shot terrible from 3. We shot 32%. Okay, it's over 30, but still. But still, that's just insane, right? That is just crazy. I'm getting sick and tired of the Sixers right now. We're against the Wizards. We gotta win that one. If we lose that one, then we're definitely in trouble. Oh man. But anyways, guys, make sure you tune in tonight. Me and Rios are streaming the Knicks and Rockets. That should be a fun matchup. That should be really fun. Sengun played really well last game. The Knicks, they're always fight hard. They always are aggressive. So there's that. So yeah, guys, it was just a difficult. It was just an ugly loss last night. Definitely ugly. And Bam almost had a triple double. Bam had 23 points, 16 boards, 6 assists. This is a career year for Bam, or career season for Bam, I think, right? Hold on, I really gotta see. Is this the best year of Bam Adebayo's career? Let's see. I think this is. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. Come on. There we go. This is Bam's second highest scoring season. He has 20 points per game. The other season was back in 2022, 2023 with 20.4. So technically they're both 20. But look, Bam has been. This is obviously, I think, one of his best years consistently. Like this year, he's averaging 20, 10, and where the 20, 10, and 3. One of his lowest uh assist numbers, but yeah, he started every single game this year. He played every single game so far. Or not every single. He played 67. Exclamation point 67. Exclamation point 67. So for the last 4 seasons, 5 or 6 or no 7, that he started in every single game that he played in. You gotta love what you just gotta respect Bam. You just gotta respect Bam, bro. That's all you gotta do. So, hey, it is what it is. So, Sixers lose a heartbreak. Let's go around the league, shall we? Hold on. I want to go around the league because I honestly didn't even check the scores this morning. So the Heat beat Sixers 119 to 109. Maxey almost had a triple double as well. The Hawks beat the Celtics. The Hawks beat the Celtics 112 to 102. I'm telling you, if the Hawks play the Knicks in the playoffs, I got the Hawks. The Suns beat the Grizzlies 131 to 105. I will be streaming the Suns and Hornets on Thursday. So you got the Spurs beating the Bulls 129 to 114. Wembanyama has 41 points, 16 boards, 3 blocks. Timberwolves crushed the Mavericks by 30, 124 to 124 to 94. The Cavs beat the Jazz 122 to 113. And then the Thunder beat the Pistons 114 to 110 in overtime. The Lakers crushed the Wizards 120 to 101. So good games around the league last night, definitely on that front. And I'm telling you, these games are only gonna like tonight, right? Let's talk about the games tonight real quick here. So you got the Suns and Magic tonight. I got Phoenix. I don't think Orlando's gonna really put that much of a fight. Hornets, Nets. I got Hornets. Sorry, Jason. I got the Hornets tonight. Raptors, Pistons. That is gonna be a good matchup. Raptors and Pistons tonight. Oh my god. I think I gotta go Raptors here. I'm gonna go Raptors, I think. Knicks, Rockets. I got the Knicks. I'm streaming that game tonight. Mavericks, Bucks. I got the Mavericks. Cavs, Lakers. I got the Cavs. Trailblazers, Clippers. I got the Clippers. I got the Clippers in that one. So, again, what is up, man? OKC and Spurs, the 2 best teams in the league. True. They're the best 2 teams in the league consistently. You got those 2. And then on Eastern Conference, you got Detroit, but I don't see them going that far in the playoffs without Cade if Cade doesn't play. And then you got who else? Who else do you got? Like Boston, I guess. Boston. What is up, Alexander? How's it going, man? How's it going? So, yeah, it's just not looking well for the Sixers right now. For the Sixers, it's not really well. I really want Spurs to make NBA Finals. I do too, but I got the Thunder. You guys want to see something crazy about the Thunder right now? I gotta show you guys something. There's this graphic I found this morning, whenever I found it. Arku, you might be mad at me when I show you this, but look, SEA is shooting more free throws than entire teams. Than the entire teams, bro. Hold on, let me fix that. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. There we go. That should be better, right? Like that. Yep, that's better. Look at this. So SGA shot 16 free throws against the Knicks, and the Knicks shot 17. Sixers and or not Sixers. SGA and Pistons. SGA had 25 free throws. The Pistons had 23. That is just crazy. That is honestly crazy. Wemby can't be stopped. He definitely cannot. He's MVP right now. He's actually number one in MVP after that little thing he did in the press conference. He's number one. SGA's 2. I think Jokic is 3 and Luka's 4. I think Atlanta Hawks and Hornets, the future of the league. One of those teams in future will win a ring or get close to one. I don't know. Like, the Hornets are definitely on fire right now, right? I feel like they're still a piece away for that. That's one. And then 2 with the Hawks. The Hawks are looking really good right now. Like, they're deep. They got Jalen Johnson. They're built around correctly. I love the Hawks. I can see the Hawks making a dangerous run like next year. I can see it. SGA can't be stopped offensively. That is true. That is definitely true. But when you're shooting more free throws than the entire team, I know there was Embiid too. Like, Embiid couldn't be stopped when he's healthy, right? You got a foul. I get it. That's part of the league now. But God dang, bro. God dang. That is just crazy, man. That is just crazy. Will the NBA do anything about this? No. I don't think they would do anything about it. And then when the games are over, you have the opposing coaches like arguing at the press conference about the foul calls. Like, they're not perfect too, right? They're not perfect. They're not the best team. They have, yeah. So look at that, man. Just look at that real quick. It's just like, it is just crazy to me. Hold on. Let me fix that. Even without free throws, SGA can still score. Oh, yeah. Even without free throws, he's obviously one of the best efficient scorers in the NBA today. He's one of the best efficient scorers in the NBA. Is this about JB Bickerstaff? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I was talking about Nick Nurse. What are you talking about, man? Look, it may not be fun, right? It may not be fun to watch. It may be ugly, but that's how SGA gets it done. It's going to be like this for years to come. It's going to be like this for years to come unless teams can figure out how to stop SGA. I remember when my guy Austin was on this show I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago, right? Oh, he is up there too. Oh, yeah. So when my guy Austin was on this show, right, we were talking about players that you had a game plan for. We said Wemby, Jokic, SGA. And then, yeah, basically those 3. Those are the players you got a game plan for. Like, you game plan against the team, and then you got a game plan against the players as well. I'm telling you. Yeah. It's crazy. There is no stopping SGA or Wemby or Jokic. Jokic is averaging a historical triple-double right now. Historical triple-double, and he's not even going to win MVP. That is crazy to me. Like, you look at these stats that Jokic is putting up, he's not going to win MVP. The guys who are going to win MVP is pretty much going to be Wemby because he's the best two-way player in the league right now. So, Wemby is just destroying the league. Oh, Chad, you'll never learn. You'll never learn, Chad. You'll never learn. At least you got the right sport, though. Look, it's just crazy how SGA is getting these points. And by the way, I don't know if you guys probably heard about this whole thing with Jaden Ivey, right? And what's going on with him. That is just crazy what's going on with Jaden Ivey right now. Stephon Castle, Wemby on the same team, not fair. True, and you also got Dylan Harper. You also got De'Aaron Fox as well. Wemby does things like this against bad teams. He does this against good teams too, doesn't he? He does it against good teams too, right? Oh, here we go. Come on, kid. Halftime with halftime show with halftime for half the time, a halftime for halftime during a halftime show. Hey, you know what? Nah, I'll fix that later. I'll fix the thing later. So, yeah, guys, we're a little past the halfway mark. If you guys haven't already, like, share, subscribe on the Hardcore Sports Network. Make sure you guys tune in Saturday, April 11th at 9 a.m. for former Eagle Hollis Thomas to be the special guest on the Patterson Ave Sports Show. And then we got a big NFL mock draft, the 3.0, on Thursday, April 16th at 8:30 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in for that as well. Spurs have owned the OKC this year. Spurs only lost to OKC once, and then Wemby saved his head. Andy freaking Dalton. I still gotta fix that. All right, and look, here's postseason scenarios for today. Let's check this out real quick here. There's postseason scenarios for the NBA today. Let's check this out real quick here. So Cleveland clinches a playoff spot with the win. So they clinch a playoff spot with the win today. Detroit clinches the Central Division title with the win or Cavs loss. Denver clinches a playoff spot with the Phoenix loss. And then what? Phoenix against the Magic, right? And then the Clippers are locked into the play-in tournament with the win and a Houston loss. So if Houston win. So if Houston wins and the Clippers lose, they lock in a play-in spot. Lakers clinch a playoff spot with the Pacific Division title with the win or a Phoenix loss. So we'll be talking about that tonight. Me and Rios will be talking about this as well tonight during the game. So let me bookmark this. Actually, I'm going to bookmark that. So me and Rios should talk about that tonight. That is going to be a main talking point for the game tonight. Again, the game is at 8 o'clock tonight. Me and Rios, Rockets, Knicks. It's going to be fun to watch, bro. It's going to be fun to watch. So let me know what you guys have to say about this. Let's actually make this full screen so you guys can actually see what's going on here. Actually, no. Let's go here. Let's go into hit this real quick. I'm going to go into this layout. And then I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. There we go. So here is the exact playoff scenarios. I'm going to go through it again. The Cleveland clinches a playoff spot with the win. Detroit clinches the Central Division title with the win or Cleveland loss. Denver clinches a playoff spot with the Phoenix loss. The Clippers are locked in the play-in tournament with the loss and a Houston win. and the Lakers clinch a playoff spot and the Pacific Division title with the win or a Phoenix loss. So Phoenix has to lose for a couple of teams tonight. Denver needs Phoenix to lose, and the Lakers need Phoenix to lose. So Phoenix needs a lot of these fan bases are rooting for Orlando Magic tonight. That's actually kind of hysterical, especially the fact how bad they've been playing, the Orlando Magic, due to injuries and stuff. So with that being said, man, make sure you tune in tonight for the play-by-play. It's already on the community tab. Make sure you guys join in. And also, baseball fans. Do we have baseball fans in the chat here tonight? Because we got the Yankees and Mariners on the Hardcore Sports Network. My guy Ken from Yankees Ugly Truth. Make sure you guys tune in at 9:30. At 9:30, we got the Yankees and Mariners play-by-play with my guy Ken from Yankees Ugly Truth. Beep! Oh my god, that was so funny yesterday with Cool Cat. I see you guys trolling Cool Cat on the Hardcore Sports Network group chat. Or, not group chat. In the chat of his show. I saw you. I saw that. That was great. That was great. He's such a good sport for it too. Honestly. You gotta love Cool Cat, man. You really do. So Ace Bailey actually passes Kobe Bryant in all-time threes made by a teenager. So that's actually kind of different. Yes, sir. I will try to watch other MLB games as well. Well, tune in to the Yankees play-by-play tonight with Ken Arku. Make sure you tune into that tonight because that is going to be a good game. Yankees, Mariners. Who you got winning, Arku? Let me know. There's actually a vote on the Hardcore Sports Community tab for that as well. So, yeah. Yankees, Mariners, right here on the Hardcore Sports Network. Make sure you guys tune in for sure. Tune in for sure. So here's another Sixers thing. Let's talk about Paul George in the last 3 games, guys. Let's talk about him in the last 3 games when he comes back from the PEDs. Ever since his suspension, this is what he's been averaging. Paul George in the last 3 games, here we go, was averaging 24 points per game, 8 boards, 3 steals, 46% from the field, 40% from 3, 83% from the free throw line, and the Sixers have a 2-1 record with Paul George. So there's that, right? There's that. Paul George, I'm glad he's back at it. I'm glad he's playing like this. Last night, he looked like he was playing well. Then Nick Nurse took him out at the end of the game. So Nick Nurse just threw the game away pretty much. When you have your best defender not on the floor, and then you see a guy like Tyler Hero putting up 10 to 12 points in the last 4 minutes or so, then you got a problem. You got a problem for sure. Oh, and guys, don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream, man, and share this out. That helps everything. So again, real quick, Paul George in a 3 game since his return, 24 points per game, 8 boards, 3 steals, 46% from the field, 40% from 3, and 83% from the free throw line. So make sure you guys do that. And this, glad Paul George is there, but he should have been there in the 4th quarter. Where was he? On the bench because of Nick Nurse. And then we got to talk about Adem Bona here. We got to talk Adem Bona, man. What was it? He had 4 fouls in the first 10. He had 4 fouls in 10 minutes for Adem Bona. Dude, he's got to stop fouling, man. He's got to stop fouling. And Nick Nurse didn't even play Drummond last night, bro. Andre Drummond didn't even play last night. So when you have Bona play like what 14 minutes, get 4 fouls, and then you have Joel Embiid doing everything else. Joel Embiid played majority of the first quarter. He played majority of the first quarter. This is why I'm keep on saying we need a big man. This is why I'm keep on saying we need a big man. But if we go any other route, again, I'm okay with it because we got so many holes on this team. So for me, honestly, guys, it is what it is. But this fouling thing with the Dembona, how many fouls does he have this year? How many fouls does the Dembona have so far? How many fouls does a Dembona have this season? As of March 30th, he picked up 3 fouls in the first in under 4 minutes. Lord, 3 fouls in 4 minutes, dude? Are you kidding me right now? Like, are you fucking like? I'm starting to like. I think I've had it with the Dembona. I honestly think not because of his athleticism, not because of his defense. It's just because of him fouling. That's it. That's basically it. Yankees are gonna win. Hey, tune in to the Yankees play-by-play tonight, Gregor. Make sure you're tuned into that. Hang out with my guy Ken on the Hardcore Sports Network. The game is at 9:30 to 9:35. That's the start time. Make sure you guys tune in for that as well. So, yeah, Dembona's gotta stop with the fouls, bro. Oh yeah, I know that. Seattle. Makes sense. Makes sense for sure. Uh, okay. How many? What is this? Oh, you know what this is? Actually, let's close out of this. I just found. Look at this. It's actually pretty interesting here. We're gonna go to this layout. Look at this. Oh my God! Stop with this fanatic shit. From yesterday on, look how many fouls Bonet's getting. 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 0. 4, 3, 0, 0, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. 5, 5. Back-to-back games with 5. 2, 4, 4. Back-to-back games with 4. 1, 3, 0. You gotta go more. You gotta click unlock now. What? Oh my God, that's just like, dude. Let's just count. How many games are here? 10. For the last 25 games, we're gonna count them. We're gonna count the fouls. All right. We're gonna count them here because this is actually a good sample size. So in the last 25 games, hold on. We're gonna close that. Last 25 games. So 4. Oh my God! Stop popping up, you asshole. 4, 1, 5, 7, 8, 11, 9, or 12, 14, 18, 21, 23, 25, 27, 30, 32, 37, 42, 44, 48, 52, 53, 56. 56 fouls in the last 25 games. Wait, is this live? What is up, Lumen? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? So many ads there, man. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? How many ads? It's fucking insane. What is up, Lumen, though? So you have like around 50 fouls in the last 25 games for Bona. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. It's not about how many fouls he has. It's just how quick he gets those fouls. Like 4 fouls and like 2 fouls in 3 minutes. Something like that. You can blame the referees, right? But hold on. There it is. Where's their awareness, right? Where's their awareness? Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 a game. It's like 2 or 3 a game. Lumen, do you agree with me? That's too much for the young guy? I think that's too much. He needs self-discipline here. He needs self-discipline here. It's getting awful, man. It is honestly getting awful. I hate it, man. I honestly like. And then Nick Nurse arguing with the refs every single game. Like, what are we, kids here? What are we, kids here? Man. God damn. Well, we should have never traded McCain. Dude, we gotta stop talking about the trading McCain. It's been a month and a half. It's been almost a month, actually. Nurse needed to be fired yesterday. Lumen, me and you agree on that. He should have been fired like a while ago, not just yesterday. He needs to be fired like a long time ago. If we don't get out of the play-in, then I think he's getting fired. If we don't get out of the play-in, if something doesn't happen, then yes. We got a first round pick for McCain. We did. We did. The Houston Rockets, it's like the 24th pick. It's like the 24th pick. When that comes around, we're going to do a lot of mock drafts here. We're going to do a lot of mock drafts. So get ready for that for the NBA. But it is just getting tiring with Nick Nurse. It's getting tiring. If we fire Nick Nurse, I don't even know who I want as assistant coach. Rico Hines? Can't wait. Yeah, a lot of mock drafts. A lot of mock drafts. But look, guys, look. Sixers can't win them all, right? You can't win them all. You can dissect game in and game out, or throughout the entire game, you can dissect it. But it's such a terrible thing. What's up, Vic? I'm getting older and Mitch is still young. Yep, you're 1 year older than me, Cad. You're 1 year older than me. Oh, yeah. And Vic, do me a favor. Tonight, we got a Yankees play-by-play on the Hardcore Sports Network at 9:30. Yankees versus Mariners. We got that. We got the Houston Rockets versus New York Knicks tonight. We also got everything on the table. We got NXT watch along. We got Message Wrestling predictions earlier. A lot of content on the network tonight. A lot. So there's going to be a lot of shows on the network tonight for sure. For sure. So make sure you guys tune in and check all those shows out. Man. Oh, man, guys. I wonder how everything else is going in NBA here. Let's go on Twitter. Yeah. This whole thing with Jaden Ivey, man, it's just crazy. Please tell me you guys know what's going on with Jaden Ivey. Breaking, please see. Oh my God. Yeah, well, he still thinks he's going to the Masters. That thing with Tiger Woods is terrible. It's just terrible. He just needs a driver. He just needs to retire, actually. That's what he needs. Tiger Woods. He just needs to retire and call it before his entire career is tarnished. Huh? Rory Hachimura forgot Anthony Davis was traded to the Wizards. That's actually funny. That's actually hilarious. He forgot that oh, wow. Oh, man. The Wizards are going to be interesting next year. The Wizards are going to be interesting next year. You got Trae Young, Anthony Davis. You got the two teams or two players that are injury prone. They're like barely healthy. So when you get into that, right? When you get into that, ah, it's gonna be tough for the Wizards. It's gonna be tough. Trae Young is just empty stats. AD is really good when he's healthy. He's a top 5 big man when he's healthy. But when is that? When is that? He was playing 2K on a stream as himself, and he got injured in the game. Like he was playing himself as the video in the video game, and he got injured. Oh, bruh, man, that sucks. That sucks. Uh, you know what? Let's look at NBA Central right now. Let's see what they put on Twitter right now. Let's see this. We were talking about Wemby earlier. Guys, we were talking about Wemby earlier. Let's talk about this, right? This is Embiid throughout February and March. Wemby, this is, dude, look at this. Just look at this. How many? They only lost one game in February and March. The Spurs only lost one game, and that was against the Knicks. Then after that, they went on a massive win streak here. They only lost one game. They only lost one game? Oh my god, what? They only lost one game. Oh wow, Wemby does deserve MVP over the other guys. Wemby does deserve MVP over those other guys. Look at this. Look at this. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have 11 wins, then a loss, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on, let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you have 34 wins and one loss. 34 wins and one loss? Holy fuck. 34 wins and one loss in February and March. Holy fucking shit. Wow. 34. Oh my god. We got to look at, like, that is just insane to me, chat. 34 wins. I just literally don't fucking know. He might. I think he definitely deserves it. I think he deserves it over SCA. I think he deserves it over Jokic. So will probably give the SCA though, based on the record and shit. That's how MVP is right now. Anthony Edwards dunked on Cooper Flag. What? Damn. Anthony Edwards just dunked on Cooper Flag. Shit. Ah, man. Guys, let me know how you feel about the Sixers and NBA right now. Huh. And, yeah, I saw that. I saw that pic. I'm gonna send that to my friend later. I'm gonna bookmark that. I'm gonna send that to my friend after. It's a first overall pick. They don't have a promised land. I think they just said that for the fan base, to try to get them hype, for the ticket sales and shit. But yeah, that is just ridiculous. Promised land. He just had to say that. Maybe he actually meant it. Maybe Aaron Glenn actually meant that. His job is on the line. The Jets have nothing going for them, so they need something to hype them up. And that's exactly what happened with the Jets. Geno Smith. Geno fucking Smith. Geno fucking Smith, bro. Oh my god. Hey, Butterfly! Butterfly's here! Hey, Butterfly, what is up? How's it going? How's it going, Butterfly? I haven't seen you in a minute. He only said it because he thinks he's going to get us more than 5 wins. How many wins do you have them? How many wins do you have your Jets getting? Butterfly! Butterfly, did you know that the Spurs? Hey, Framers Day, good job on your day off. Did you hear about the Spurs? They won 34 games in the last 35. The Spurs won 34 games in the last 35. That is just insane. Not 6-7, 7 or 8, not 6-7. I would say 6-7. Yeah, Wemby does deserve MVP. He's definitely in that conversation. Yeah, they're definitely playing well as of right now. They're definitely playing well. I don't have them going to the finals though. I got the Thunder, but if the Spurs make it to the finals, man, I am good with it. I am honestly good with it. So, all right, we're almost at the hour mark, so we got to do a quick little ads here. Make sure you guys tune in on Saturday morning, April 11th, at the Passion Act Sports Show, 9 a.m. for their special guest, Hollis the Tank Thomas. Make sure you guys check that out. April 11th, Saturday at 9 a.m. And then we got a big NFL mock draft coming up on Thursday, April 16th at 8:30 p.m. That is right before the actual draft, a week before. So, and then later on today, we got the 3-point blitz with Nikki Seeds at 12 p.m. We also got everything on the table with Nikki Seeds and Agent at 8. We got me and Rios tonight for Rockets and Knicks at 8. We got NXT with Mets. We got Ken for the Yankees Ugly Truth for the Yankees and Mariners tonight. So Tuesday's a big night for us. How the Astros doing, by the way? My Phillies. I didn't even watch the Phillies last night. I know they got blown out. I'm not watching the Phillies until Rob Thompson gets fired. That's exactly what I'm saying right now. So SGA has not missed a shot in the fourth quarter and overtime since March 17th. Talk about efficient. Talk about efficient. Oh, they're winning? Good. Houston's Astros are winning. I'm glad your teams are winning. Are you a Texans fan too, Butterfly, or no? Are you a Houston Texans fan or no? If you're not, it's all good. I was just curious. Wemby has 40-point games as a Spur than Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Parker, and Kawhi. That is pretty insane. You like the Texans? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So, what about hockey? So, all right. All right. Cowboys first, then the Texans? Okay. I was just curious. On that. So, again, let's do a quick recap of MK in the morning real quick. So, we talked about the Sixers, how they blew it against the Miami Heat. We talked about them boner foul troubles. We talked about Joel Embiid being at the top of the key. We talked about a lot for the Sixers. Dallas Stars, cool. All right, man. If you guys want to talk about anything, we could talk about. Grega, thank you for sharing that on Twitter. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Grega. So, all right. This has been a good MK in the morning. I need to talk to Austin. I can't do MK in the morning tomorrow. I think I'm going out to breakfast with my dad. So I'm going to try to do MK in the morning on Thursday and see how that goes. So, yep, MK in the morning on Thursday, hopefully. Yes. I'm streaming that on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm streaming Hornets and Spurs, or not Spurs, Hornets Suns Thursday. That's going to be a fun game. Friday, Sixers Timberwolves. Saturday, I'm still up in the question, still up. Lady Basketball Final Four. There you go. Yeah. Oh, man. Vic, how funny is halftime playing 2K? How funny is that, man? That is just hilarious. Me and Nick were talking about that yesterday. We were shooting around. I was thinking what game I watched earlier before Lakers Thunder start. I forget. You know what has a lot of implications? The Magic and Cavs. That's a lot of implications tonight. Oh, on Thursday. Yeah, I'm streaming that game on Thursday, Arco. I'm streaming that one on Thursday. I thought the Sixers won. Nope. So I gotta watch that. We almost beat. It was a close game. I heard. It was a close game. Went to overtime. SEA had not missed a shot in the fourth quarter in overtime since what, March 10th or something like that. Talking about efficient from SEA here. I wonder how Clippers fans feel about the SEA trade now. I really want to know how that is. Like, Sixers fans are upset about the Darren McCain trade, but imagine if you're the Clippers, right? Trading SEA for all those picks. And then wasn't SEA drafted by like the Hornets or something? Like, dude, that must hurt. Going from, yeah, that's Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to stream that because the game is at 8:49 at night. So I don't know if that. So Sunday, right? Oh, my phone is over there. Yeah, I can't wait for WrestleMania. I'm going to be streaming it. So I want to look at Sunday real quick here. Let's look at Sunday before I end it. So for this Sunday, right? I wanna. You got Raptors, Boston. I might stream that. Uh Lakers, Dallas. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream Raptors and Boston on Sunday. Yeah, Indiana. No, 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 no. Bad games on Sunday. Very, very bad games. So, but the point is, Sunday I'm gonna do like a post thing if the Michigan lose. All the Lady Longhorn. Yep, that is gonna be a fun matchup on Sunday. Raptors, Celtics. That's gonna be fun. So, no, I never had a Zoom class. I never had a Zoom class because when COVID hit, I was not even in school when COVID hit. So I never had a Zoom class. Never. Yeah, it is. I never had a Zoom class, so. Hold on, I'm just trying to get the 3-point blitz link ready so you guys can go to that after. Alright. Huh. Ah, man. I'm just telling you, when it comes to basketball right now, there's so much stuff to talk about. I really want to make a video on the Hawks. I'm just keep on forgetting. I was in college. We didn't Zoom often. Zoom really became a thing when COVID hit. I was just, yep, me too. I never, I, I never had a Zoom class. Never. Oh man. All right. Wemby got a double double in the 8 minutes and 25 seconds. That's the fastest double double in history. That's the fastest double double in history, guys. Wemby just keep on making history. He just keep on making history, guys. So good for Wemby. He fucking deserves it. For sure. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. So, ah, we'll talk about March Madness pretty much on Friday, Thursday or Friday on MK in the morning. So, I'm still number one in the bracket. I saw something on that. What post game? Sixers? Oh, Wemby's fast. Yep. He has the fastest double double in history. He has the fastest double double in history, which is honestly pretty insane. So, well, it should happen. He's 7'4" or 7'5", so it should definitely happen. And if you guys haven't yet, Bob, yep, if you guys haven't yet, here's the YouTube short that I just uploaded. Hold on a sec. Shorts. If you guys haven't yet, go check out my YouTube short of the VJ Edstrom alley-oop. He from Paul George. Make sure you guys check that out real quick. Joe Buck going back, calling it a baseball game next week. Really? That's kind of weird. That's odd, but okay. Way on the 15th of April. Yep. So if you guys haven't yet, please go check out my YouTube short here. Like, comment, share. Let's do that. I really want to get more YouTube shorts on the channel again. I really like editing those. Jaden Ivey sold 20,000 jerseys when after the news came out. Are you kidding me? $20,000 jerseys were sold after what happened. We'll talk about it on Pick and Roll for sure. And speaking of Pick and Roll, tune in tomorrow at 5:30 for the Pick and Roll with me, Blaze, Coach Ed, and Rios. Make sure you guys tune in for that. So, yeah, that is insane what's going on with Jaden Ivey. And then he sold 20,000 jerseys after it. That is actually crazy. Me too. Me too. But he kind of went off. And then they were like, nope, we don't want anything to do with you. So I see both sides of it. But Jaden Ivey needs help. He needs help after that. I don't see him getting picked up by a team again. Bam on the bio on if he's asked his teammates to give up rebounds so he can break you down the Tyler Fraceland's record. Nah, that's unethical basketball. That's hilarious. There's definitely been a lot worse. Definitely. So, yeah, we got a lot to talk about tomorrow. We got to talk about Jaden Ivey. We got to talk about the Orlando Magic. We got to talk about the playoffs. We got to talk about a lot, man. We got to talk about a lot tomorrow. Oh, man. All right. It's just fucking crazy, this whole thing. Patrick Williams wants to be cut too from Chicago. Patrick Williams wants to be cut too from Chicago. That's what happens when you're all sports heavy in March. Yeah. Yeah. This March Madness has been insane. This March Madness has been crazy. We've seen upsets. We've seen arguably the best shot in March Madness history. We did not see like a Cinderella team this year. We did not. But don't take away from everything else that has happened in March Madness this year. Did St. John's get screwed? Yes. Was there a lot of things that did not go right? Yes. But you cannot take away from what happened in this year's March Madness. You can't. You can't. I love how March Madness has been doing. I really love how it's been doing. So let me know how you guys feel about the March Madness. Let me know how you guys feel on that. Because it is just great basketball across the board. It is great basketball across the board for that. Jaden Ivey commented on Steph Curry there. Technically true. That was a foul on that play. Like, again, the referees. I'm not blaming the referees. Has there been a lot of missed calls? Yes. Butterfly made the perfect comment. Like, I'm telling you, what's been going on with March Madness, NBA with the referees? It's just crazy. Paul, damn. Oh, man. Hold on. Gotta fix that. There we go. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. I gotta do some things. I got a trainer today at 1. Really starting to, get to the gym, work out more. So my trainer's coming at 1:15ish. And then you'll see me live again tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern for the Rockets and Knicks. And again, if you guys haven't yet, tune in April 11th, 9 a.m. live on the Hardcore Sports Network for the Patterson Ave Sports Show. Hollis Thomas is going to be on. So a former Eagle, an Eagles legend. Make sure you guys tune in for that. And then we got another mock draft coming on Thursday, April 16th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And we got a lot of shows tonight. Appreciate that. We got 3-point blitz with Nikki Cease at 12. We got We got Cool Cat shows today. We got Match with the wrestling. We got him with the NXT watch along. We got the Yankees play-by-play tonight at 9:30 with Ken from the Yankees Ugly Truth. Make sure you guys tune in for that. We got a lot of shows coming today. Like, share, subscribe, guys, and we are out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.